Hello friends, hope you are doing good. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am back with another job interview for the data analytics, and I hope you will definitely like it. Take a pen and paper and make a note of each and every question. Watch this video carefully and try to find out the answer your own. Okay, so I'm going to share the video.
Okay, so Akshay, I do not have your CV. I was actually looking for that. Wait a minute, let me check. Oh, yeah, here I have it. Okay, good morning to you. Uh, for you, it's a good evening, but
Yeah.
in my time zone, it's still morning. So,
You are
good
in
morning to
US?
you. No, I'm not in US. I'm in Europe.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we start, I would give you a short introduction of me and the project that I'm working for.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Aditi, and I had been working for more than 5 years now. I have worked in a data warehouse of SAP called SAP Business Warehouse, BW. You might have heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
I also worked in the visualization department for Wipro, and I was not only working on the visualization tool, but I was also responsible to help the sales people and delivery people in order to get more projects into Wipro, as well as ensure that we are delivering the right product to the customer and making sure that our employees are completely capable to deliver the product in that skill. So that kind of a role I was working on before. And now I'm working in a data analyst position wherein I'm responsible to make sure that we have the required data, the cleaned data, the manipulated data in tables, views, and we are also responsible to build visualizations on top of that data. So it's majorly a data analyst role now.
Great.
Before Okay, I just opened your CV and I see that you have similar
Yeah.
experience. So I will also, that is good. So would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. So my name is Akshay, and even I have also around 5 years of experience. So initial phase of my career, like first and half year, I worked in the telecom and IT domain, where I used to work with the end customer on daily basis to fix network related issues, specifically on fiber networks, and where I used to prepare a daily monthly report for case management purpose. And later on I got chance to work with directly with the client for next 1.5 year. So I just introduced with the Tableau tool, where they used to do the case management purpose, like to create dashboard and tracking the cases, like to just check the day-to-day activity in the process. So I started Tableau over there. I mean, to learning Tableau. So I found very good and creative. So later on I got to work, I got a chance to work as a data analyst in Zensa Technologies. So here I closely work with the finance team and sales team to make a smooth deliveries. Like they have their end customers, lots of end customer, like for switching and routing in enterprise agreement. So to fix the order related issues and credit related issues, they come up with their requirement, like they want specific orders and credits for some orders which are not present in the ad hoc report in, or it is not reflecting into the dashboards. So I just pull down the data from the Oracle database and do certain validation. Sometime I communicate with the different stakeholders for validation purpose and for confirmation purpose. And if they have any exception or dispute on the credit part, then I work with the finance team for approval. And once all done, I do make necessary changes in final ad hoc report, where I do purchase adjustment in the order and share the report with them. And slightly in another track, I also prepare the Tableau report for only for basic presentation purpose, so that in customer can get very quick understanding of how much data or how much equipment they have in their account, and if they purchased a new agreement, then how much discount they will get and credit amount they will get. So like that information, I just collect all that information in single dashboard, so that the sales team can give easy presentation with the final customer, like in customer. So like that I work in my current project.
Okay, and that's really good because we also use operations report a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we have this middle management to whom we share something which they can use for their own analysis and track everything on a day-to-day basis. We are a retail customer, so for us it's important to know how much orders they have to place to the suppliers and make sure that everything is available in the stores, in the warehouse,
Yeah.
on time. So something similar is there, but we are also working on some strategic level dashboards now. So that is something which we are currently exploring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I see that you have worked with SQL,
Mm-hmm.
and have you got a chance to work with advanced SQL at any point of time? Common table expressions, rank and round functions, etc.
Yeah, on rank function, I know the basic concept, but depends on requirement. I explored like how can I make it, like depends on requirement, but mostly I use the Windows function and aggregate functions to check, and sub queries I also use to get the
Hmm.
relevant data easily, because
Okay.
the database is very high number of rows. So if I perform joints, multiple joints, it takes time. So sometime I use directly sub queries instead of using joint, like if I know the particular thing is already present in destination table. So I prefer to use this complex, instead of going with very high in complex query. I try to reduce line and get the relevant data quickly.
Okay, that's really good. So actually, this aggregate functions are also extensively used in
Yeah.
our project, and
Yeah.
it's good that you already have an experience with that. So, can you tell me what kind of databases do you currently use?
Currently I use the Oracle database in my current project, but
Okay, and yeah,
yeah, but only this one I have in this project we have, and another one is on SAP where the finance data is there, but they did not give the into visibility to explore that. So they just gave us the modified queries directly with us. They just shared that query because it is a confidential thing. So lots of revenue and dollar numbers are there. So they did not give high end or very high into
yeah,
invisibility
that's
to
all
us. Yeah.
right. Yeah, I just wanted to know which relational
Yeah.
database you use, so that doesn't really matter. And do you currently use Excel files
Yeah.
to prepare dashboards in Tableau?
Yes, yes. Sometimes sales team and stakeholder have the data offline with them in format, in CSV format, so they do share that with me. Let's say some records are very old, which are not updated in database. So I use the CSV file to make modification in ad hoc report, and later on I work with the IT team to get that missing data updated in backend database. So next time whenever the same case comes, then I can directly go to the database and fetch all the relevant records.
Okay, okay. That is good. We actually use BigQuery
Mm-hmm.
majorly, okay, as a data source for our visualization. So actually that's the only data source that we currently use for
Okay.
our visualizations. And right, that most of these visualization tools have a direct connection to most of these data sources
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
So even Tableau you can directly connect with BigQuery.
yeah. And in our
Yeah.
current project, Tableau is directly connected with the CRM tool SFDC. So
Okay.
on day-to-day basis,
Salesforce.
yeah. So we directly get relevant column dragged down to the Tableau workplace, and we just explore visualization.
Okay, that's good. Uh, can you just tell me, like, suppose if I want to build a chart in Tableau, okay,
Mm-hmm.
wherein I want to have targets versus actual, so which would be the recommended chart for it?
Target versus
Actual.
actual. So I have two things. So I can use dual access to showcase the same thing in single chart. So we can directly check that what was the target and how much actual amount hits on that particular point.
Okay. Yeah, that can be done.
And
Or
dual bar chart can be used. Dual bar chart, where first bar chart can be show the target and second one is actual amount, like actual hit or actual number. And we can use the line chart also for target and actual, but it will not help that much compared to bar chart. Bar chart will be appropriate one.
yeah, I like your approach. Also, there is a chart called bullet graph, which can be
Yeah,
directly used for this. You know, it's a single bar, and it will just show you a bullet. It's like a stick.
yeah,
So the higher point would be the target or the
target,
actual,
and
depending on which one is higher.
that strip will be the actual amount will show.
Yeah, depending on which one is higher.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that's the chart which is generally used for this purpose. But of course, bar chart can also be used. So that's a good approach. Uh, Also, see, suppose you got a requirement and you have to ensure that you prepare that front end for the customers. So, what are the steps that you would follow for that?
Front end dashboard, right? Like, let's say if
Yeah.
customer is totally unaware about the actual data, then the stories will be the first point. Like, I will try to create a simple visualization where customer can roughly see and understand what are the different things in visualization. Let's say if customer want to see purchase product across the region what they had purchased, so I will try to categorize the purchased number of products across the regions in very first place. And later on, depends on requirement, like if you want to see the credit amount or the total current utilization, like if they had purchased 100 and out of 100 how much licenses they had consumed till now, so I can try to visualize that. Date wise, if they want to see the date wise, then I will try to use parameters or the page functions where they can manually select the date throughout the quarter or year and check what was the status at that time and what is the current status. So something like that I will try, but depends on the user's understanding. I will try to create visualization first. Like if he's totally unaware about the actual data, then a basic and simple to no, easy to understand type dashboard I will try to create. And if that person is well aware about the actual data, then I will try to do some advanced table calculations where he can say total growth or total percentage difference from current quarter versus last quarter, and if they sign up for the new agreement, then how much target they may achieve in next upcoming quarters. Something like that I will try to visualize if the user is well aware about the data. So it depends on the requirement.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually good. Have you ever worked with cloud in your career?
No, I didn't get
Any
chance as
experience?
I know Snowflake, but I'm learning that part. So in current projects, I have not get chance to work on cloud.
Okay, okay. I think that's all right because if we already have an experience of working with a database, the data warehouse and visualization on premises, it's almost the same on cloud, unless and until you are on the infrastructure side.
Yeah.
So that's the part where it becomes a little more challenging. But at the same time, I would also say that it's always good to have some basic knowledge of cloud if you're asked to work on it. And
Yeah.
nowadays, more and more customers are adopting it, especially these customers who have a lot of data, like
Yeah,
big data.
I
Actually,
personally observed like customers are moving from on-prem infrastructure to cloud now. So
exactly. So in my project also we use cloud, and it's majorly GCP that we use. So I think it will be good to have some basic knowledge of that as well.
yeah,
Okay. Hmm. Uh, I think that's it from my side. It was really good to talk to you, and I like it that you have both SQL and visualization experience. So
yeah,
one more thing, see, the visualizations that generally are used are KPI based, but what we use in our project are more analytics based, as in we try to keep it more interactive. so that the customers can themselves also analyze to the deeper level
Yeah,
and find out insights on their own. So it's important that we also understand how we can present the statistics along with the
exactly.
visualization. You know,
And
so that's also.
numbers are matters
Mm,
a lot in dashboards specifically if we are sharing with clients, because
yeah.
let's say in my current project I specifically share the revenue and the credit amount. So if single thing is missing, then it create huge impact on final report. So that few things are very, significant or essential to take care, what I feel in my
Okay.
current project. So
Yeah. So, okay, that's it. It was nice talking
yeah,
to you. And if you have any questions for me, you're free to ask technical questions. Okay.
yeah, technical in the sense I don't have anything to say, but
Regarding the project,
yeah,
anything
exactly,
if
I
you want
wanted
to
to ask
ask.
like how I can grow further, like if I got chance to work on this project. Like my agenda is to, I like to keep learning and improving myself. So how this project can, or this opportunity can help me, it will help me, like,
It will.
yeah. But
It's actually something very new because we are completely on the cloud and we use all everything provided by the Google Cloud Platform, all the products. So
yeah,
it's something very new to all of us, and eventually you learn what to do and what not to do in order to ensure that everything runs smoothly, because it's not just it's a lot of things, because every tool has its own advantages and
yeah,
disadvantages, and what you are doing in Tableau might not be possible in Data Studio or vice versa.
yeah, yeah,
So definitely there are chances to learn from this project.
exactly,
Also, there's one thing. Here we have like day-to-day deliveries. It's like you are asked something on today's call, and you might have to probably do something about it in one day itself, and next day you have to uh, be prepared with something around
yeah,
that question. So it's not like you were asked to deliver something in a day, but then they would want to know what kind of approach you would follow, and some starting steps that you have already taken in order to make it work. So that is I think that is something which helps you to grow really fast, because you learn everything
yeah,
in a short time, because every day you're learning something new. So that is something that we follow. Okay.
great.
Apart from that, see, the visualization tool in GCP, I can tell you it's very similar to Tableau
Hmm.
Data Studio. It's also a drag and drop tool. Similar, very very similar. Some functionalities could be
May
different,
different, yeah,
but majorly it is same.
great then.
Okay.
Yeah,
What I can tell you is you can probably look into GCP more
okay,
as a complete product. Yeah,
sure, I will do.
because other than that, it's the same.
Sure, I will definitely do it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Akshay.
Yeah,
Have a nice day.
thank you, have a nice day. So guys, hope you have saw the entire video and you definitely learned something out of it. So if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and share with your friends who are looking out for the job in the same field, and stay tuned. I will share the next video soon. Till then, take care, bye bye.